Hi everyone, welcome to this another video in Market Up YouTube channel. Hope it was a very nice boring day, but whoever taken position yesterday closing bearish position, they only made some profit and some small profit intraday basis. But this is what happens when VIX is coming so much lower. So let us see what happened to the market today. Next week is going to be full of action possibly. It's my expectation. Let's see. And you can see Nifty just pushed ahead only by showing 16,000 carat, but still it is not able to move ahead actually. Okay, before getting to the video, let's see disclaimer. Please note the views what I mentioned in this is my personal opinion, and any loss incurred by taking trades based on my view, I am not responsible. Please consider financial risk before taking any trades. So let's see the video first. So participant open interest. Now, so FIs have cut down some positions, 13,000 contracts in the index futures. So here they book some loss possibly here because or in the opening itself they just closed those positions here. Yesterday whatever they taken position, long position at some cost to cost basis they would come out, and here they cut down the position in the stock futures in the shorts and then gone slightly on long position, very flat. And here long calls they cut 16,000 contracts. And here the long puts they added almost like 20,000 contracts here. By cutting 13,000 they adding here 20,000 contracts here. So overly that they're feeling like it is like double whammy. Here also they're cutting the long position, here also they're adding the put options, and 1.8 lakhs of the put option they're adding here. But still overall as of now we can tell flat because overall they're not bearish here, they're cutting down the positions only. So as of now it's still fine. You have enough time to take any position, any wrong big movement on the downside. Can you all hear me? I hope I think you're able to hear, because I think somebody is telling that the voice is not clear. Now in case of clients, what they've done is in case of clients they added heavily, like almost like the 45,000 contracts of put shorts they added actually. So 45,000 means again what they're doing is whenever the market is coming down they're adding the put shorts, and whenever the market is going up they're adding the call short. This is a very simple game for them to clients. And here in case of shorts also they're adding some short futures actually. So this is what clients are doing actually, but looks little risky because the VIX is very low and adding so much of shorts on the put side at this point of time. If VIX expands suddenly, then it's going to be a big problem for the people who are writing the put options, because when the opening itself market opens with a big VIX up by almost 5%, 10%, then it's going to be a big problem actually. So stay cautious while expanding VIX. VIX particularly expands on the small option premium prices, particularly not on the big options mainly. So remember that. So whenever you're shorting a option that is trading very low price, that premium is going to expand like anything. So particularly stay cautious on those premiums. And in the case of proprietary traders, so they just diverted the position. If you see exactly the reverse of position, they had long calls, now they come out to short calls. Exactly, they just reverse the position here. They had short puts, now they become long puts. So this is very clearly indicating what is the week next week is going to be like that. You can very clearly make out, but not big problem. Some correction we can come enter now actually over the next week. Coming to the cash market, so as usual, FI slowly just dumping some small quantities. 460 crores they sold out actually, and DA bought exactly what more than slightly 666 Devil's number. So 466 sold and 660 bought actually. Net 200 crores bought by the institutional investors. And in case of highest open interest, if you see 38,500 call strike is very highly put open interest built up is seen actually. 14.5 lakhs of put option interest. So 35,500 put option is going to give some momentum actually on downside if it is breaking. Otherwise we will not break 35,500 this week expiry. That's what it looks like actually. So but if you see here, the very interesting thing is that 35,500 call option and 35,500 put option. Now yesterday we saw it was they're making the short triangle actually by shorting 35,500 put option, 30,000 call option. Now they are building up short straddles also possibly. You can see only one put option is holding so many call options. So complete squaring of all the long positions happening now actually, and now you can very clearly see what is the trend for next week also from this space. So 3500 expiry is almost looks like a high possibility now. You can see the put option traders. See, this put option will not have a problem because they are hedging with 3500 call option also. So roughly almost like 580 600 rupees of premium is there. If the market goes 3500, then almost 600 points of premium is going to be pocketed by the people who are in the short straddle 3500. So work in a strategy where you can get 3500 as a expiry. That's the best place to enter. And in case of Nifty 1500, very good open interest there for put options actually. So Nifty is still bullish actually. They are put traders are not are very confident that Nifty will again cross 16,000. That's the reason they are getting into this shorting of the put options actually. And but Nifty is not giving the position actually on the downside. That is the reason you can see in spite of this so much of unwinding, Nifty was down by only 1 point, not more than that, even just 0.8 actually, less than 1 point. So this indicates that very clear divergence there, and 15 lakhs of bearish cushion added, and still Nifty is just down by 0.8%, 0.8 not 0.8% actually, 0.8 points, less than 1 point. So this is another confirmation for us for next week what we'll do. And here also if you see Bank Nifty 0.7, the PCR has come down from 1.02 to 0.7 actually. So 45 lakhs of bearish cushion got added. So definitely get ready for some down moves. So there is a confirmation also from our down moves, means you don't expect some big 1000-2000 points like this crash and all. So down movements just normal correction 500 points, that's it, not more than that. And here also just to show you the single Renko setup, I will keep showing this on daily basis. Now whenever there is a move of almost say 700 points, the correction comes 70%. So we've been seeing that what on the bottom was the lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Okay, we'll be making lower high. So a lower high should be almost like targeting 35,300 possibly in case of Bank Nifty. If that is the case, already you can see the awesome oscillator has given a sell signal here. One candle formed, one bar formed, and this Elliott Fisher also is giving a sell signal here, and we got almost two blocks, Renko box already formed here. So now we are almost like 35,766. Another 300-400 points we should see correction. The problem will be when we break this swing 35,100, 35,000. This swing if we break, then it will create a lower low. So when the lower low is coming, that's the time you have to be very, very cautious. So till the time there is no issues, one should be assuming that the higher will form again. Maybe it will make a low around the 35,300, 200 levels and start moving on the upside. So till the time we are in this level below, we don't break this, a swing low will not above this 3500 is always safe. So only if you break this, just take into consideration. The problem will be below 35,000 only. And now for this level of for coming days, 35,700 put option is what we can target, because the VIX is very, very low. There is no point in getting into a very OTM options. If the VIX expands, then there is a good fun will be there. So 35,700 put option, we closed at around 216 actually. So 35,700 put option 216, go long is 185. We are above this only actually, and go short is 248. So in case we go about 250, then it will be a good opportunity to target for 280, 200, 280, 300 actually. And similarly, if there is any gap up, in case there is chance, there is less chance, but still, in case there is a gap of 35,900 call option may be targeted, which closed at around 216 actually. Less chance of getting to long position. Look for only shorting opportunities because at the low VIX, the premium is not expanding actually. If you see today also 35,900 call option, at the open we got 380 and we made a low of almost 170. 200 points gain we got actually. Otherwise here if you are buying 36,000 put option in the money put option, then in that case if you see we 30,000 put option, yeah, 30,000 put option, if you see 30,500 put option, actually sorry, I want to say 30,500 put option. So 30,500 put option, if you see at the open we got around 600 rupees and it made a high of 854. So you have to get into such a in the money, deep in the money put options when the market is going down, then you got around 150 points. So either you invest for 4 lots 600 rupees, 60,000 rupees, that's one way you do it, or you have to invest roughly almost like 2 lakhs for the margin for shorting the call option, say 35 900 call option, where you will be able to get the same thing almost this price, but you have to pay some hedging cost also, which is something you can take 37,000 call option which is trading around 25 rupees, that cost more sufficient, but that cost you have to cut down here and you are investing more amount also. So always when you are buying the put option, in the money you have to buy when the market is confirmingly on the downside. So then in case of the levels for tomorrow, for Monday, 35,802 is the pivot point. Below 35,800 it should be on the short side, bearish, and above 35,800 should be bullish. And long breakout will be 35,900 and short breakout will be 35,585. So the gap is almost 200 points, like 785. Roughly 200 points only. The gap is very narrow, and VIX also has come to 11.6, 5% is down. So people are becoming very overconfident and selling puts like anything. Stay cautious, because anytime if this is expanding, the VIX is expanding, anytime it can expand continuously and keep on going on the upside, because VIX cannot become zero. VIX cannot become zero, or maximum can go in the past also. We could see that VIX has come to lowest level of I don't know whether I have this information. Let me just see some information I have. So I have some information starting from 2009 I had. I think is the lowest we have 10.4475. So the lowest level which formed is 10.4475, less than 11. How many days we formed? Total I have almost 3000 trading days actually. In 3000 trading days, in 22 trading days only, we got less than 11 actually. So so roughly 22 trading days, 22, correct? Yeah. So 22 divided by 368, something like that. It was almost less than 1% of time only. The VIX was like less than 11. So stay cautious. Only in 2017 we got below 11, and as of now we are at 11.71. The chance of dropping below 11 is just 1% only, but expanding is very high. 99% chance that we are going to expand from here. So your option writing, you should try to reduce it only intraday basis, and whenever you see VIX, keep a complete tab on the VIX. Once starts expanding, then the option premium is going to spike like anything, and try to accumulate some month end expiry of next month possibly. That will be very cheap actually. But there is no point in holding the options, put options or call options, because of the expectation of VIX expanding. When there is a news, there is a negative news or positive news, whatever the big news is there, that's the only time I think that things is going to expand on the downside. But what news will come and nobody don't know, and we have to be very cautious. That's the only thing I can tell you. So level for tomorrow, Monday, means this Monday is 35,500 to 36,000. That's the level actually. It's a broad range of 500 points, and we shouldn't break 35,500 at any cost on Monday. And if you break, then there's a problem for the Bank Nifty possibly. So as such, as of now, the Dow Jones is down actually. If you see the Dow Jones here, it was down by almost just 118 points actually, and Singapore Nifty was down by 70 points. 70 points means it has closed 59.36. Now it is almost 60-70 points. We are closed down actually below the close of today. So there is negativity already. We are having it because of this Dow Jones possibly. Any problem created by the Dow Jones, then it can expand. But as of now, inflation is one concern which is not taken seriously as of now. Anytime suddenly they will take it very seriously and start market correcting. And the overall open interest, if you see, Bank Nifty is in bearish position as of now. Total 41 lakhs of bearish position, and in case of Nifty 1.5 crores of bullish position actually. So still we have some breathing space here in Nifty, because we have very good support 1500 put options. 1500 put option has to clear their positions actually. Then only we can see some relief. But surprisingly, in case of Nifty, some bullish position got added in the August expiry also. If you see here, there is some bearish position got added in month end expiry, and bullish position in the weekly expiry. So possibly that they are creating expiry, month end expiry also shorting actually happening actually possibly. And here they are shorting the put options of next month August expiry also. Little dangerous actually for Nifty, become very confident. So stay cautious. And then here support is start building. You can see the support is building up till 1500 as of now, and in case of Bank Nifty, some dip is there in the supports. 35,700 is support as of now. And in case of straddle Nifty, there is no movement as such. As of 5950 we are having some same level. And in case of Bank Nifty, 30,000 we are broken from there down, we saw 500 points. So as I mentioned in the Telegram channel, 35,500 looks to be a very high probability testing area actually for this week expiry. Before 22nd July we should definitely test the 3500 levels for Bank Nifty in spot. And Lakshman Rekha is indicating it is we are bullish till we don't close below 35,400 in the trailing stop loss. And original Lakshman Rekha 35,000 level. So we have enough space actually in case any problem comes. We have 400 points cushion in case of Lakshman Rekha. And for the weekly midpoint, we made some profit of 480 points in Bank Nifty and 140 points in the Nifty future. The premium is very low because of this VIX also very low. There is no much demand for either bulls or bears. And let us see the futures also. Futures just buying and selling going on. If you see here today, Bank Nifty added 1.1 lakhs of open interest with the price coming down. So short build up happened actually. But in case of Nifty, we cannot take any confirmed signal as such. Just 1 point drop, 3 lakhs open interest has come down. Now everybody is on sidelines for Nifty. Almost like 4.6 lakhs of position added when the market went up, and now 3 lakhs has come down. So people are very fragile, and they're ready to just exit the position and get to the short positions also, or get to the long position also. They are lightening up the positions in case of Nifty particularly. And next coming is the pivot point chart. Pivot point chart, if you see here, the Bank Nifty is still in the up only. Swing low is not formed. Any 35,700 or something like this swing low forms, then we have to be cautious. Otherwise, it is higher low only. Higher low, higher high we are forming. A pivot point forming below 35,200 only is a cause of concern. Till the time you keep on selling the calls, is the only way you can do it. But selling calls, you should be very cautious because call upward both. Suddenly market corrects anything like the big news something, because overnight we will not expect something to happen. We have a lot of supports actually coming. And as of now, the Nifty also is having some swing area, consolidation zone only as of now. 15,932, we have almost like a triple top here. 15,900 is a triple top, and 15,600 700 is a triple bottom. And coming to the cash market, no movement at all. We are just 1 or 2 points only here and there. We are moving here above the 20 moving average. So total 1,760 stocks is indicating the overall momentum is on the positive side only till now, as of now. So here also, just in the border case, there is a sudden dip coming on Monday, Monday, Tuesday, any day it is coming. Then we should look for some opportunity to exit our long position and get ready to enter after when the prices start moving on the upside actually. And coming to the charts here, so today if you see here, it is like almost let's see for Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, we are actually about to break on the upside actually, but there is a lot of selling pressure coming at Cube 33 level, and here the support is here at almost like 35,340. If we break on downside, then clearly our target is going to be around 30,000 levels. So the fact of ascending triangle, chances are very high that we break on the upside, but a chance is very less that we'll break on the downside. If we break, then definitely it's going to be like a 5,000 points dip, and we should test this 32,000, this levels, whatever is there, we are going to test this level support possibly. But that needs very strong news actually. The news results of HDFC Bank on Saturday is going to give some leads possibly. Hope the results of HDFC Bank is between the 18% and 22% profit growth. Then there will be no noise as such. Dow Jones giving some threat actually, 100 points dip only 0.3%, so nothing to worry as such. In case of any dips, just try to sell some call options and buy the hedge at something like very far out of the money call options. You can buy as hedge. That's the only way you can try it out. Or you have to buy deep in the money put options and sell at the money put options. That's another way you can enter the trade for Monday. And we have seen this actually intraday charts also we have seen, and the charts also we have seen for Nifty and Bank Nifty both. So Nifty also same way. Today also another attempt was made here, but it does not close below the previous day close. Yesterday's close, it doesn't close. So still it is strong only, and you can see the trend line. You can see very clear trend line is formed in the last 5 days. So this trend line is what you have to be taking cautious. So here we are getting very strong trend on the up move. So we should not break here 15,900 levels in case of Nifty. In case you break, some momentum can come on the downside. So because it's a very straight trend line, almost 70%, 75 degrees, we are seeing up move actually. So this is a view as such. Any doubts or something, question you want to ask in chat box, you can ask now. So that I'll reply. And the another thing which I told about the GAN level, also GAN dates. So this is a turning point. I told you 15 July. Now we are in 16 July. So definitely down. We starting the, this is the range now from 16 July to 22nd July is the next week range actually. So entire range looks to be on the starting day is showing a negativity. So possibly we are going expecting some negative moves on the downside, possibly for till 22nd July, more negatives as compared to the positives for the coming week till 22nd July. And coming to the astro view also, like for Monday I'm expecting a negative day considering the overall scenario, Mars Jupiter Saturn aspect. And previous days, Friday today was a positive expectation. So our positive expectation in line with that, we got a gap up also. I told yesterday that there is no aspecting by moon for any plans by the moon. So there is a free hit for the moon actually. And once we go below the high, the open price, then we have to be cautious. I told you. So if you see here opening, that's the time we got the actually we have chance actually to exit some positions, because whenever the open equal to high, very clear indication that it is negative. So that time you've taken a position, we got almost like a 225 points opportunity actually for entering the short position in the Bank Nifty. So this is the view actually all about, and best of luck for Monday. Thank you so much.